Tastefully Home. I'm Jen.
And I'm Melissa. And today we are going to be making a couple different appetizers that would be wonderful around the holidays if people do some entertaining. So we are going to be making a hot holiday broccoli dip and then some holiday cheese truffles.
All right.
And both are, go very well with snack crackers. So
Okay,
I think we'll start with the broccoli dip because
Okay.
you do need to bake this for a little while. So the first step is to actually preheat your oven to 350 degrees. So
Okay, we've got that
and
going.
we've done that already. So, okay, for this particular recipe, you need some Miracle Whip and some shredded mozzarella cheese.
Okay.
It does say the reduced fat, so I guess I have the low moisture skim.
Okay.
Okay, then you need some grated Parmesan cheese and some chopped broccoli. And you want to get the frozen, it says frozen chopped broccoli, but you want it to be thawed out and then well drained. And it's actually 10 ounces that you need. This is a 16-ounce package, so that's why I've got the measuring cup.
Okay.
So we can measure that out. And then you need 1 jar or 2 ounces of this is sliced pimentos. It does say diced pimentos, but so 1 jar or 2 ounces, which that is too. So the first step then is to mix together the Miracle Whip. And if you,
You want me to mix?
Sure.
Measure this out?
We can mix together the Miracle Whip, the mozzarella, and the Parmesan cheese, the broccoli, and the pimentos. So we'll mix this all together.
And you said this was, I would do like a full cup and a little bit more,
And
right?
a little more, right.
Okay,
so 10
if
ounces.
I fill it maybe to the top, that should work.
Okay.
Okay, and I'm putting these right in the bowl
Right
then?
into the bowl. Right, just mix it all together.
And how much mozzarella cheese?
The mozzarella is 1 cup.
So about half this bag.
Right.
Can I eyeball this too, do you
I
mind?
think that's fine. It's a dip, so you just put it all in the same bowl. Okay, so we got the dressing here.
Okay.
Okay, and then we need a half cup mozzarella. You've already done that.
Yeah.
Okay, the Parmesan cheese, if you want to put that in, that's a half cup as well.
Okay.
And then you put the broccoli in, and then the last step would be the pimento.
So this is very cheesy.
Yes, very cheesy. The pimento you just dump in, and then you mix it up.
Okay.
I can use this here.
And then this will go in the pie plate?
Right, then you spread this into a 9-inch pie plate, so
Okay.
spread it out, as thin as you can. And then you put it into the oven at 350 for 20 to 25 minutes, or until heated through.
Well, I love the color. You got green and red going on right there.
Exactly.
So it would be perfect for the holidays.
And then after this is baked, so after we've had it in the oven, then you take it out and you put the other half cup of mozzarella on the top.
Okay.
And then that should melt on the top, and then serve it
And then
with
serve it.
wheat thins, or I think I have Ritz crackers, or whatever kind of crackers
Okay.
you want.
Well, now, everyone knows I am the picky eater. So I will try this.
Okay.
But
You don't like broccoli, do you?
no,
That's
and
what
it
I
did
thought.
kind of smell when I opened the bag, but I will try this. And I have to also admit, I've never had a pimento before either.
Haven't you?
So I don't
Okay,
know what they
olives.
even taste like.
Green olives have the pimento inside.
Oh,
That's the pimento,
All right.
so.
I'm not an olive fan either.
Okay.
But I will try one.
I hope so.
You never know. Some of
That's
those things, if you
exactly
don't know
right.
what's in it, you try it and you think, oh, this is good,
This
and then
is
you
really
hear
good.
and you're like, ugh. So,
Okay.
All right,
I'm
quit
putting it on
spelling.
the counter. I know. Okay, so then we've got it just spread out as much as we can. And then place it in the oven. 20,
Okay.
25 minutes, and it should be ready to go. Alrighty. Okay, now that our dip is in the oven, we can work on our cheese truffles.
all right.
And I think we're all used to chocolate truffles, but not cheese truffles. So basically the same thing, obviously just with cheese. So
Okay.
for this you need 2 packages, 8-ounce packages of cream cheese, 1 8-ounce package of shredded sharp cheddar cheese, and we have 2 cups here, so we will, or no, that's what we need, 8 ounces. Okay, we need garlic powder, a teaspoon of garlic powder, a dash of ground red pepper, which we have here, 1/4 cup of roasted red pepper, which is not the easiest to find.
Okay.
But it does come in a jar like this, so you get the roasted red pepper. And then 1/4 cup of the green onion, and then some crackers. So
All right.
and this one does not need to be baked. So while we've got the other one in there, we can make these up. So
Okay, so I should just
if you
go
want to
ahead and
start,
chop
yep,
these?
that would be
Okay.
great if you want to chop those.
See, now I would have titled this recipe, if I had have invented it, mini cheese balls.
See, I would too.
To me, that's what
They are.
Yeah,
I guess truffles is just more.
I
of
guess
a
more
fan-
elegant.
Exactly. Yes.
Yeah, but like you have your cheese ball at Christmas
Right,
time or any time around the
right.
holidays, and these are just kind of mini individual
Cheese balls.
Cheese
And they
balls.
are. When you actually roll them out, you just have small 1-inch balls, and then
Okay.
you would just put those on a serving platter, and people can just, take one or two, however many they want.
Okay, so I'm chopping this pretty fine because we will be mixing these.
Right. You actually you mix half of this cheese mixture with the onion, and the other half of the cheese mixture then is mixed with the pepper.
Okay.
So the pepper and the onion are not even combined in any way.
Okay. Well, again, these will have such nice color too.
Yeah,
Won't they?
right. Well, and that's the last step then. Once you form the 1-inch balls, is to you can take the balls and roll them into different things.
Okay.
Chopped nuts is one thing. Shredded
Okay.
cheddar cheese is another thing.
Or
it just-
do, again, with the green onions as well? No?
if you wanted to,
Okay,
you could probably do that. I think you could probably roll them in
Like
just
even
about
like a-
anything that you wanted. So
Okay.
it is. It's just like a mini cheese ball because I know the large cheese balls are often
Yep.
have nuts on them.
Or the chives? Or,
Right. The entire package here. So I'm combining the cream cheese, like I said, the shredded cheese, the garlic powder. Okay.
How much green onion do I need?
You need a 1/4 cup of
Okay.
that, right, of each.
I've
The
gotta be
pepper
getting pretty close.
and the, right. So I'm going to grab a teaspoon.
All right, I think that is good. I'll start on the red peppers. Should I drain those maybe first, do you think?
Yeah, you might want to do
I'm not really
that.
sure how I'm going to tackle these.
Good luck.
Okay,
Get this open.
well, and these are going in the actual cheese ball?
Yes, they are.
Okay, good.
Right.
We'll let them drain a little here.
I
Get
do
it
not
open?
have fingernails at all, so I am going to ask you to do that.
All right. My peppers are draining.
There you go.
Okay, I'll try and chop one of these.
So I have the 1/2 teaspoon, so that's why I'm putting 2 of these in here. Okay.
And these are going into 2 separate different truffles, right?
We
So
will.
don't
Right, we're
combine
going to
them.
separate them. So yeah,
Okay.
if you can't or if you can avoid it, then that would be best.
Got
So.
nice flavor.
Yeah, it does, and it smells really good too. I think it smells really good anyway. So, and the last thing I need then for my cheese mixture is the ground red pepper, and this is just a dash. So that looks pretty good. And then I want to blend this or beat this up. So I'm going to make some noise here.
Okay, I'll just chop away here.
Okay, this looks pretty well blended as it shoots across the room. Okay, so what we want to do now, get it off of the beaters here.
Can you bang them together maybe? Or
Oh, that's a good idea.
that work?
What we do after we get this, after we get it off of here, it's coming out slowly, is we want to separate this mixture in half. So that's why we have 2 bowls.
Okay.
So I'll give you half, and then I'll take the other half. And in your half, it doesn't matter if you want to do the peppers or if you want to do the onions. You just put the peppers in one half and the onions in the other half. Mix them well.
Okay.
And then the recipe actually calls for us to refrigerate them for 2 to 3 hours. Only basically for the sake of letting the flavors from everything just kind of mix together.
Okay.
So we, for the sake of time, will not be refrigerating them for 2 to 3 hours. So we'll just add some of our things to ours right away. Okay. I guess we're not going to get all of this, so we'll do what we can. So I don't know, do you want to take about
Okay.
half?
Sure. And then I'm going to mix, like if I do the green peppers.
Yep.
Is that about half? do you
I think that's
Okay.
good.
So I can slide the green peppers in. I didn't measure these.
For a 1/4 cup?
Yeah. I might spill a little
And
bit.
that,
but
yeah,
that's
not
okay.
a problem.
Okay,
That
is
looks
that about
pretty
half?
good. I think that looks
Okay,
great.
and then do you want half
And
of
right,
the
I
peppers
need
into yours?
exactly. So I'll just get these extras out of here. And they are juicy little
you use your
devils.
finger.
Yeah, I'll just.
They are.
So you just.
Sorry, I cut.
No,
I got just cutting away there.
that's fine.
All right. There
Okay.
we go.
So
So we're just gonna mix our own here.
Yep, just mix them well. It smells really good.
Oh, does it
Or
ever?
I think it smells really good. So between the onions and the peppers.
Okay. I like the color that with the cheese that the
It is very colorful.
cheddar cheese. Yeah, kind of made it a neat orange.
And it's, there aren't many ingredients, but the ingredients that you have between the shredded cheese, the garlic powder, the onions and the peppers, it will be very flavorful. And then once
doubt.
it's rolled in something as well.
Okay.
Okay? Okay, so at this point, like I said, the recipe calls for us to
Okay, so you'd put this in the refrigerator.
Right, you would put each bowl into the refrigerator for roughly 2 to 3 hours. You might want to just cover it, put it in the refrigerator for 2 to 3 hours. At that point then, you take them out
Okay.
and you roll them into small
balls.
1-inch balls.
Okay. And then cookie sheet? Am I guessing
Sure,
right?
we can
Would
put
that
them on a
work?
cookie sheet. That's just fine. And, I don't know, at that point, if you want to just make all the little 1-inch balls first, you could, or if you want to make the ball and then just go directly into like the nuts or into the
Okay.
shredded cheddar cheese, you could do that as well. So we could try that. So
All
maybe
right.
we should get our nuts and get
get
our
all that
shredded
ready.
cheddar cheese, and then we can just go right from one step into
Okay.
the next step. So
Perfect.
okay.
All right, we've got the cheese, both mixtures mixed up.
Okay.
And you did take the mixed nuts and chop them up
Right.
into a bowl. So now you want me to make the little truffles
Right.
and roll them in the nuts.
Make 1-inch truffles.
Okay.
And then, we've got these, but some other things that you can roll the truffles in would be paprika, if you want to do that. It does say fresh chopped parsley.
Okay.
We don't have the fresh, but we have some. And I
we
can
live
see
in
where
Minnesota.
right. And I can see where you'd want to use the fresh, but if you can sprinkle some of this on or roll it on too, then that would work. Some shredded cheddar cheese, sharp cheddar cheese, and we used all of that actually in the mixture, so we
Okay.
don't have any of that to include.
But you could pretty much, your imagination, whatever
think
you
so.
kind of like or think would go, I think you could try a whole bunch of
Would
different
work well.
some
That looks
hot
really
and
good.
sweet. And does that look okay?
No, I think that looks great actually. So.
Okay, I'll make a couple of these and
Okay.
then a couple of the others.
And while you're doing that, when we were at a break, the oven timer went off, so I think I will grab our
They're right in front of you there
Dip.
in the drawer,
okay.
right? That's what you're looking for?
And this we did peek in the oven already, and it smelled.
Oh.
Or I think so because I like broccoli, but it
Well,
smelled
I'll try
fabulous.
Okay.
Take this out. Okay, and that's what our dip looks like. And remember, obviously it's a hot dip.
Okay.
And then
You just
now,
sprinkle some
Yep,
mozzarella
sprinkle
on
a
there.
half cup of mozzarella on. So I'll grab
Can
my.
you sprinkle some green or red or something on there? Just
do
in my
that.
hand.
It's maybe a little heavy, I guess.
That's okay. All right,
Okay.
there. Thank you.
Yeah. Not, the cleanest
No.
thing in the world. Kind of a
But
messy job.
I just like these because if you're having company, everyone can just have an individual
Right.
serving of it.
Then, right. And they try it, if they like it,
Like it.
great. Okay, so
If
we'll
not, they can
cheese.
discreetly put it away.
That's right. Wrap it in their napkin.
Yes.
So this, because the dip is still hot, obviously will
It'll melt down
melt.
a little bit.
Right. So, and I would imagine, you want to serve it warm. So
And then just people would take like a spoon and just kind of spoon that onto your
I
crackers.
think
then?
so, yeah.
Okay.
Spoon it onto a plate if you're serving
Okay.
them with plates and you have different crackers. Then again, we've got Ritz, but the sociables would work well. Wheat thins,
Any type.
any type of cracker,
cracker.
Triscuits,
Okay.
whatever it is would work really well, I think. So should I sprinkle a little parsley on that
Sure.
one? Okay. So again, could be any time of the year, but with the holidays and all the entertaining coming up, it would be a great appetizer to
It
serve.
would. I think
so.
this would be really nice.
Exactly. So this has been Tastefully Home, and I'm Melissa.
And I'm Jen, and we'll see you next week.